Hello and welcome to South Today. I'm Sally Taylor. The headlines tonight. Cooking for one. The widowers who've been left behind but are now learning new life skills and finding new friends.
I'm from a generation that lived with mother until I married, and then married and had a lady to look after me. I couldn't boil an egg.
Carry on cruising. The number of people taking a cruise is up and the average age is coming down. Showing off their skills, but should skateboarders be banned from inner city public spaces?
And I'll have the weather for you. It's been one of the warmest days of the year so far. I hope you enjoy the sunshine because it's not set to last.
Now, it was designed to be the dynamic and cultural heart of the city, but to the horror of some people, it has become a skateboarding mecca. Southampton's £50 million cultural quarter, complete with the landmark Guildhall Square. Aficionados of the sport, which will feature at the next Olympics, say the square is better than many purpose-built skate parks, but the City Council is looking at drawing up a code of conduct and improving facilities elsewhere. Steve Humphrey has the story.
On a warm, sunny day, there's a constant stream of skateboarders doing their flicks and tricks in Southampton's Guildhall Square. While some people are happy to see and hear the skateboarders, others hate it.
Ban them.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
It's a little bit noisy, it's a bit annoying. My office is up there, we don't hear it, but the windows are good enough. You know, I don't know where else the kids have got to go.
It's very difficult, really. They ought to provide somewhere for them to do it. On the other hand, it shouldn't be here.
Skateboarders say the super smooth Guildhall Square is ideal for their sport, but some damage has been caused.
The only thing we're harming is the £10,000 benches that they've done, which they could invest into a skate park.
I've been skateboarding at Guildhall for like 5 years now. It's a real important place to me, and it's like a second home, but I would take a skate park any day.
Today, the City Council has been discussing what should be done.
Ultimately, if we do need to make sure that this square can be used by everyone coming to Southampton. But hopefully it won't get to sort of draconian measures. We can do things with consent and by working with people.
A few minutes' walk from the Guildhall Square is Hoglands Park, with a skating facility that most agree is well overdue a makeover. Skaters say it would be used far more if it was upgraded.
Certainly, yeah. There'll be like more people coming down here. Like Southampton will have a better skate scene.
I don't want to disturb someone else's day, so yeah, a better park would, benefit everyone really.
The City Council could use its powers to ban skateboarding in the square and fine offenders. But for now, it's looking at collaboration rather than confrontation. Steve Humphrey, BBC South Today, Southampton.
Well, earlier I spoke to Iain Borden, who is a professor of architecture and urban culture. I began by asking him if he thought skateboarders should be banned from public spaces.
Absolutely not, no. Skateboarders have as much right to use public space as any other urban citizen, and banning skateboarders because of their activity seems to me to be highly undesirable.
And yet, why not use purpose-built areas? Because some argue that they are spoiling the space and they are damaging the space.
Yeah. Well, purpose-built areas like skate parks are great, and many skateboarders like using skate parks as well. But they're not really a substitute for city streets and urban squares. Skateboarders like to use urban squares because they're public, because they're dynamic, because there are other people around. And to ask skaters to move into just and solely into purpose-built skate parks would be like telling members of the public you can walk, but you can only walk round a circular track in the park.
You advise councils on urban architecture. So what do you suggest councils do when it comes to public spaces that everyone can use?
Yeah. Well, obviously there are some places where you don't want skateboarders. You don't want them on public train platforms or on busy roads. So a certain amount of sensible approach is required. But generally speaking, there's no reason why skateboarders can't exist alongside people cycling or walking or running or pogoing or playing music or any of the other things that people do in public space. It's not actually an innately dangerous or risky or damaging activity.
You're a skateboarder yourself. I mean, do you use public spaces?
I tend to use skate parks a lot more. Some of the people I skate with, yeah, they use skate parks and public spaces.
Professor Iain Borden, thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
And that was Iain there, actually, skateboarding, that little bit of footage.